Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's your boy, the Captain JJ, back with another video. Today, we're going to keep talking about some JJK Phantom Parade. Ladies and gentlemen, we got some new units, or a new unit here on the banner. It is Phantom Parade featured gacha. We are talking about Junpei Yoshino. He is here, ladies and gentlemen. And the question is, should you summon on him? He's the first real character in the game that's going to be featured on the gacha. I mean, other than of course the the first units that dropped for the the release of the game. But the way I see it is he's the first real obstacle in your way. I say obstacle because I'm gonna spoil it. Okay, you do not need to summon for him. You need to wait. You need to wait. Do not summon on this unit. But let's look at him, break him down a little bit. Junpei is considered an interferer. Okay, he is an interferer. So he's not meant to be like a buffer or anything like that. He's meant to kind of interfere. So that's his job. Okay, one of his first moves, Tentacle Thrust. It deals melee attack damage to target enemies equal to 164 of Curse Technique and applies 32.2 Curse Technique decrease to them for 3 turns. So it does some damage with Curse Techniques there, and then he's also meant to decrease the person that you're attacking, their Curse Techniques as well for 3 turns. That's pretty dope. This one here, I saw this, Moon Drags. So I thought it was kind of cool. It applies attack nullification to self for a total of 1 time in 1 turn and draw attack to self. So he's going to be like doing aggro right there. So he's going to be having people try to attack him. He's going to be nullifying some damage there, which is pretty dope for 1 turn. And then applies 19% damage taken decrease to all allies other than self for 1 time in 1 turn. So that's pretty dope. So he's giving some damage reduction, 90% damage reduction to everybody else, and then he's going to be nullifying any damage that he takes for 1 turn. So that's pretty dope. I could definitely see the disruption there. Next one is Poisonous Thrust. Doing some melee damage there, 146% melee damage, and then continuous poison damage up to 48.3 of Curse Technique. So it's a 48.3% damage. It's Curse Technique of poison damage, which is pretty solid. So it sticks on for 3 turns and applies 16.1 damage taken increase to them for a total of 3 times in 3 turns. So it does the initial damage, and then it's going to continue to kind of stack on that damage that's going to continue to happen, and they're more susceptible to more damage too. So that's pretty solid. And then lastly, for his ultimate, don't mistake the value of life. That's his ultimate there. Deals ranged attack damage to target enemies equal to 799%, basically 100%. You can round up there for his base, for his level 10 there of that. And then and continuous damage, so it adds poison to it as well, equal to 193 of Curse Technique to them for 3 turns, implies 48.3% Curse Technique decrease to them for 3 turns. So there is a lot of stuff that's going on there. One thing I definitely want to highlight, it does look like they're showing this all at level 10. So all of this stuff is, I guess, when it's maxed out, which it makes sense. They want to really highlight the maxed out version of the unit that you're able to get. It makes sense. He does also have an auto skill. Don't use elusive rules to restrain me. Apply 7.5 damage dealt increase to self. Okay, yeah, that's all right there. So it's not bad. He's a nice disruptor, and especially if you're, like we all are, starting out of the game, you see a unit like this, and you're like, bro, like that would be nice. Junpei, he's got, abilities, he's disrupting, and he's got nullification and stuff like that. Sounds pretty cool. Sounds pretty dope. Yeah, no. Here's the thing, guys. You want to save every single cube that you have. All right, and I know it sounds crazy. We just started the game. We just started JJK. Why am I saving? You want to save because this game is doing something pretty crazy, right? So for one, if you use your guaranteed, gotcha ticket or guaranteed ticket or whatever, you did your reroll, whatever you want to call it. Hopefully you got Gojo, right? Gojo I said in my last video, he's super important. One of the best units in the game, and even on the Japanese side of the game, he is still phenomenal. Okay, so you make sure you want to get him. Everyone else, they're nice to have, but you don't need them. Okay, even like this Itadori, right? This Yuji's nice. This Megumi isn't super high tier. Nopra is actually rated still pretty good as well right now, but you don't need to be going for any of them. You need to save because Yuta is coming in a couple of weeks. Yuta is going to be dropping in the game, and you want to have Yuta. Yuta is like a phenomenal unit. He is a extra high tier. I think he's considered S tier as well, if I'm not mistaken. Him, the Gojos, and then some of the units from the flashback seasons. Forget the name of it, but the flashback season when Gojo's young and stuff like that. I can't believe I'm forgetting that name. Whatever. Point is, you want to save your stones, crystals, cubes, whatever you want to call it, for Yuta. This is bait. This is bait. Do not fall for it already. Don't get caught lacking already. Speaking of caught lacking, guys, if you like the video, you like what's going on, make sure you hit the like button so I know, hey, you guys are liking it, you're watching it, and you'd like to see more content and tips and everything like that. Hit the like button and the follow button if you aren't doing already. Subscribe, join the crew, I appreciate it. But hopefully you guys get what I'm saying here and that this information goes well. I mean, it's really a long way of basically saying save your cubes. Save. Do not summon on Junpei. He's not worth it. But I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching the video, and you guys have a great day. Peace out.